Woods gang, what's going on, guys? This is Woods and we are in the B Woods studio right now. Guys, all I had to do is come on here and tell you guys, I told you guys we were dropping bangers every single week, every Sunday, so go ahead and subscribe because you guys got something to look forward to every single Sunday. You guys are sitting on the couch, not doing nothing. You guys know you guys want some entertainment. Let me just go ahead and say, talking about this video. In this video, we got a dope tutorial. This is where I started going crazy with the angles. I'm starting to learn the angles a lot more. I'm telling you guys are gonna want to tune in. This video is a dope one. We did a wavelength on a waver with a high taper, cut off his beard. It came out dope. If you guys liked it, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to smash that like button, and again, I'm gonna say it one more time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we're dropping more dope content like this one. But again, guys, with no further ado, let's get into the video. Alright YouTube, so we're going ahead combing everything into place. Really right here we're just learning his wave pattern and just trying to get this hair lifted off the scalp, so then when we come back and cut everything down, nothing's snagging and we don't nip any waves. But right here we're going with our one guard halfway closed, really just going in the direction of his wave pattern, going with the grain, just making sure that everything is nice and even. So I forgot to record myself brushing his hair, but I always brush the hair down and into place before I go ahead and do the freehand trim like I'm doing right now. The freehand trim is really just to clean up any frizzy hairs that are prickling up and sticking up, just so we can get a nice clean even look. Right here I'm prepping the hairline with some hairspray and drying it down. So while I wait for that hairline to kind of sit and cure on that hairline, I jump straight into this neckline. Going ahead and making sure I'm cutting in where the darkest point is at and then matching it around the ear. I did not get me lining up around the ear just because the footage was so blurred, but when you go around the ear you always use the corners. You start at one point and then you start at the other point and match the points together. But now it's time to go ahead and jump into this hairline. Right here I start in the middle, I work my way to the highest side, making sure that blade is nice and flat, not tilting up or down, just so we can get a nice even straight line. Then we go ahead and work our way to the next side. So now we're going ahead jumping straight into the vertical bars, making sure that my trimmer is at a 45-degree angle. If it's at a 90 or even more than a 45, then it will make it look like it's either too far inwards or too far outwards. Make sure it's at a nice angle, just so when you're looking at them from a front view, everything looks like it's straight up and down and not too far out or too far in. But right here we're cleaning up his beard. He said he wanted to knock everything down and rock the goatee and mustache. So when it comes to the mustache and you're hitting the bottom of that line, you want to make sure you're following the shape of his mouth, then going ahead and tilting your trimmer at the angle to get the shape that you're wanting. Right here I'm looking at a frontal view when I'm doing his chin hair, just to make sure we got it just not too far out but also not too far in, slowly working it in. And if you have to, ask your client and they will tell you what their preference is. Alright you guys, so it's time to go ahead and jump right into that taper. I have my masters, they're all the way open with no guard, going up about an inch. Now I slapped on that one guard all the way open and I'm flicking out right at that inch marker, just so I'm not setting in any more guidelines. I'm trying to fade. Whenever you fade, you start to flick out, just so you don't leave another indentation. But I did go with the grain also, just to lay that hair back down, because whenever you're going up against the grain with curly hair, it will start to shrivel up on you, and we want this blend to look nice and flat. We don't really want it to be all shriveled up, because when he goes and brushes his hair, the taper is going to look completely different. So we want to make sure everything is nice laid down and we're always constantly brushing. Right here I'm doing a little point cutting technique with my shears to get those stubborn dark spots, and I'm going ahead right now jumping all the way in with my gammas, kind of doing a lever play, trying to get that bottom line out.
Alright you guys, so we're going ahead jumping straight into this back taper. It's the same exact steps as it was for the side. We're all the way open with no guard, going up about 1 inch. Right here I indicated that that's where the do-rag line ends, so that's where it's going to sit. The do-rag always sits below the occipital bone. Once you start to go past that, you're going into the waves, so you're going up a little bit too high. But right here we're notching it, started all the way closed, notched that line a little bit, then we notched that lever all the way until it was open, and then now we're right here with that half guard, fading that in between of that lever open and that one guard. Right here we're just cleaning everything up with that razor, making sure everything's nice, clean, and sharp. Nothing get closer than that razor, no matter how sharp them trimmers are. Not pushing anything back, just trying to tidy everything up and keeping that razor flat. Right here we're jumping in with them enhancements. You guys saw that taper before we went ahead and started putting them enhancements on, and it pops just that much more with the enhancements. My client, he comes back every single time. This is a returning client, and every time he gets the enhancements, because he knows when he leaves this chair and these enhancements wash out, that it's still gonna look good. So why not get that pop feature? But we're just going in with that shaver, and this is how my guy came looking in, man. He came in looking rough. He was like, came in with like, save me, bro. And this is how he left. Man, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like the video if you like the video, because why wouldn't you like the video if you like the video? Go ahead, drop a comment down below, because I love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. And go ahead, subscribe, because we have more content coming out just like this one. But this is Woods, and I'm out.